Hey there, everybody. This is What's Up with Giancarlo, coming at you live with lesson 10.2, evaluating expressions. Not really live, but video recording, same difference. All right, let's get it going. So, evaluating expressions. Recall that an algebraic expression contains one or more variables. You can substitute a number for that variable and then find the value of the expression. This is called evaluating the expression. So what they're saying is you'll have a variable, you'll have 5 plus x. Okay? So this is your expression, and then they'll put a semicolon and say that x equals 14. Okay? 14. Okay? And then I just sub it in. 5 plus 14. And then 5 plus 14 is 19. Okay? And then bingo bango, you're done. All right, let's check it out. Example 1. Evaluate each expression for the given value of the variable. So like I said, they give you the expression x minus 9. Okay? They give you the semicolon, and they say, hey, x equals 15. Okay? They want you to substitute 15 for x, and then just complete it. 15 minus 9, we should all know is 6. Okay? So when x equals 15, this expression will equal 6. Okay? So they say 16 over n. Ooh-wee. Skiddly bebop. Okay. We get a little semicolon. And then they're telling me n equals 8. So what they want me to do is get rid of that n and substitute the 8 in for it. So I get 16 over 8. So 16 divided by 8, everybody knows this? Everybody knows this? Dos, which means 2. Okay, moving on. 0.5y. Substitute, well, semicolon, y equals 1.4. Class, when it is attached, that means multiply. Okay? So they want me to sub in this 1.4 for y, so I get 0.5. And then parentheses 1.4, because I can't just attach them, or else it would be 0.5, 1.4, and that wouldn't make sense. So when I multiply 1/2 times 1.4, I'm going to get 0.7. There's my answer. All right, let's keep it going now. So they tell me 6k, 6k, semicolon. That means multiply. I'm multiplying 6 times k. And k equals 1/3. So I substitute the k for 1/3. So 6 parentheses 1/3. And what that is, 6 times 1. And then 3 times the imaginary 1 under the 6. So I get 6 over 3. And then when I work this out, it is 2. Okay? If you want, we can do cross multiplication, where this becomes a 1, this becomes a 2, and then we just have 2 by itself. You can do it either way. Okay? Both ways work. Both ways are good. All right, moving on. Here comes the your turn. Pause. All right, now here's the answer. 4 times x. We're subbing x in. We're subbing 8 in for x. So it'd be 4 times 8, and we'd get 32. Pause. Okay, so 6.5 minus n, and n equals 1.8. So we sub 1.8 in for n. We get 6.5 minus 1.8, and that's going to give us 4.7. Basic math. Okay, pause. So we get m over 6, m divided by 6. They're saying m equals 18. So when 18 subs in for m, it'll be 18 divided by 6, which we all know is 3. This is how you work it out. You plug 18 in for m, 18 divided by 6 is 3. Let's keep it moving. Using the order of operations. Expressions may have more than one operation or more than one variable. To evaluate these expressions, substitute the given value for each variable and then use the order of operations. All right, now everybody, we got example 2. Evaluate each expression for the given value of the variable. Okay, letter A. We've got 4 parentheses x minus 4, end parentheses, semicolon, x equals 7. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug in the 7. And now, as we all know, PEMDAS is the order of operations. Parentheses comes first, so we solve the parentheses. 7 minus 4 is 3. And then we do that, and then this is the only operation left, which is multiplication. 4 times 3 is 12. When they are attached and you do not see a sign, that means multiply. So 12 would be my answer. Okay, cool. Moving on, letter B. We've got 4x minus 4, semicolon, x equals 7. So they're just showing you the difference between this being in parentheses and this not being in parentheses. Okay? So 4 parentheses 7, because we can't just put it next to each other, or else that'd be 47, minus 4. PEMDAS, there's no parentheses. Well, there is, but no work to do inside the parentheses. There's no exponents. Is there multiplication or division? Yes, so I'm going to do that first. So I'm going to multiply 4 times 7 and get 28 minus 4. Adding and subtracting, they're subtracting, that's the only thing left. 28 minus 4 equals 24. This is just basic math, okay? We write the expression out, we plug in the variable, because they give us what the number is, they give us what the variable is, we plug it into our expression, and then we solve it. Evaluate. Evaluate is solving it, if you didn't already catch on. Okay. Not hard. There's just 3 variables. It's not hard at all. So I get w minus x plus y. Okay, semicolon. They're saying w equals 6, x equals 5, and y equals 3. So I plug them in. W is 6 minus 5 plus 3. Okay, PEMDAS. So there's no parentheses, there's no exponents, no multiplication, no division. There is adding and subtracting. So the A comes first, but really it's an adding or subtracting, whichever comes first from left to right. So subtraction comes first. So 6 minus 5 is 1 plus 3. 1 plus 3 is 4. My answer will be 4, as you see over here. Okay? So adding or subtracting, whichever comes first from left to right. So now we've got x squared, using those exponents, minus x. We've got a semicolon, x equals 9. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go back into my expression, and I'm going to sub in the 9 for the x's. So parentheses 9 squared minus parentheses 9. I don't really think you need to put parentheses there. They just do it just in case. So 9 squared would be 9 times 9. Okay? So I'm just going to write that out. 9 times 9. That would be 81 minus 9. And that gives me 72. And I have my answer. Class, you do not have to write this out. I was just doing it to show everybody. Okay? Just to show you that 9 squared equals 9 times 9 and not 9 times 2. Okay? It is 9 times 9. I cannot say that enough. It is 9 times 9 to get 81. Okay? Here's your turn. Pause. Okay, so they're telling me for every expression, n equals 5. So I plug in the 5 for n. I get 5 plus 1 equals 6, and then I multiply it by 3 to get 18. I plug it in. 5 plus 1 is 6. That's parentheses first in PEMDAS, and then we multiply. That's the last thing left. Pause. Alrighty then. We've got 5 subbing in for n. So we would do the parentheses first. 5 minus 4 is 1, and then 4 times 1 is 4, plus 14 is 18. Let's check this out. Write the expression n equals 5. 5 goes in for n. We do the parentheses first, then the multiplication, then the addition. Okay? Parentheses first to get 1. We multiply 4 times 1 and get 4. We add 4 and plus 4 plus 14 to get 18. Okay? Always follow PEMDAS. PEMDAS is king. Okay? This is the way. All right. 6n plus n squared. N equals 5. So I'm going to plug it in. Exponent first. Multiplication. 6 times 5 is 30. And then we all know it's 55. This is how they work it out. You plug in the 5s. 5 squared is 25. 6 times 5 is 30. You add them together to get 55. Bingo bango. Okay. Evaluate each expression for A equals 3, B equals 4, and C equals 6. Class, all you have to do is just plug them in. A equals 3, B equals 4, so parentheses, they're multiplying, and then I'm going to subtract 6. So 3 times 4, multiplication first. 3 times 4 is 12, minus 6 is 6. I didn't say pause, but hopefully you paused it when you saw the next your turn. Plug them all in, work them all out. Boom, 6. Okay? Pause. Okay, so I'm plugging them in. This time it's 4 times 6 because B is 4, C is 6. And then I'm adding 5 times 3, which is A. Okay? Multiply. I've got 4 times 6, 24, plus 5 times 3 is 15. 24 plus 15 is 39. And boom, did it. 4 times, plug it in. 4 and the 6 plus 5 times 3. 4 times 6 is 24. 5 times 3 is 15. 24 plus 15 is 39. In class, I know I speak a little fast. I'm sorry, I can't help it. But you guys can rewind if you're not understanding. Okay? Be kind. Rewind. Okay? So, pause. Okay. They've got a cubed. Okay? Cubed. That means you're multiplying the base times itself 3 times. Okay? So, plug it in. 3 cubed minus parentheses 4 plus 6. So parentheses first, I get 3 cubed minus 10. Whoops. Now we know it's 17. And then 3 cubed. 3 cubed. 3 times 3 is 9 times 3 is 27. Minus 10. And we get 17. So they work it all out. parentheses first. They plug it all in, parentheses first, then they do the exponents, then you subtract, and you get 17. Go Kenseth. I don't know. Maybe a NASCAR thing. I'm not sure. All right. Evaluating real-world expressions. You can evaluate expressions to solve real-world problems. Example 3. The expression 1.8C plus 32 gives the temperature in degrees Fahrenheit for a given temperature in degrees Celsius, C. Find the temperature in degrees Fahrenheit that is equivalent to 30 degrees Celsius. So if they give us the degrees Celsius, we plug that in for C. They work it out. So I rewrite my problem, my expression. Okay? And then they're saying it's 30 degrees Celsius, which stands for C. So I plug it in, 0.8, 30 plus 32. So they tell me 1.8 times 30. I could work that out, or I could just do it right here. They say it's 54 plus 32, and that equals 86. So if it's 30 degrees Celsius, that equals 86 degrees Fahrenheit. This is a real expression to give you, to change the degrees from Celsius to Fahrenheit. Okay? So we're not going to do this your turn. Skip this. We're going to do this your turn. The expression 60m gives the number of seconds in m minutes. How many seconds are there in 7 minutes? So basically, there's 60 seconds in a minute, okay? So however many minutes you have, if you multiply by 60, that gives you the seconds. So I have 60m, and they're saying, basically, m equals 7. That's what they're saying for you. M stands for minutes, and there's 7 minutes. So I plug it in, 60 times 7. So I just put the 0, and then 7 times 6 is 42. So 420 seconds. Okay? It's that easy. It is that easy. All right. That's the end of the lesson. Good luck with the homework. And remember, class, if you're watching this video, you're a part of the class. I'll see you next time, everybody.